Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll, it's a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us, we get together and play on the web of creation. And today, as you can tell, we're going to play and splish, splash in the water of creation. The pathways of the many different paths that we can take. So these images are of Kings Canyon. And there was so much water in this canyon. And it was flowing in so many different ways. And the card that came to mind when I was meditating was the shaman, the mystical shaman oracle card of many paths. We have so many choices. We have so many different routes that we can take. No matter what our perceived goal is, there's many ways we can get there. There's not one way. Yet we're told, well, at least I was told from an early age, that there is only one way. There is one true path. That was my Catholic upbringing coming out right there. But as I let that path go, when I saw all of the inhumanity that comes with organized power, I'll just leave it at that. I decided that to step away, and I found myself on another path that was way more rewarding. So let's use some cards to see what the other paths may be for us. You can play along if you choose, or just pick a card that resonates with you, if not the whole spread. Let's and pick an intention. What is your goal? And let's try not to make it political, although that is so much in our awareness. But let's just see what the cards have to say on the many paths. I am using my mystical shaman oracle, Colette Baron Reed and Alberto Violdo. I am using the enchanted map because I thought, well, if we're on a new path, maybe we need a path, a map on this path, Colette Baron Reed. And then I'm using Ancestral Path Tarot, and this is by Julia Cuccia Watts. Okay, we'll go with the center ones. First card we get is Earthkeeper. So the first path that we should, I said the should word, that is important, obviously, because we are here, is the Earthkeeper path. What are we doing on this earth? How are we stewards of this earth? Are we taking more than we need? Are we giving thanks? Are we replenishing? What is the path of being an Earthkeeper? We can dig in. We could just stay with that this whole spread. But I have places to go. I have cards to flip over. So if that resonates, look into it. The second card we get, the Serpent. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love this. I'm going to pause 1 second. I want to pull a passage from the book on the Earthkeeper. backing up a little bit. And in water, can you back up very easily? You can, but it's way easier to go with the flow. I remember listening to Abraham Speaks, not Seth Speaks, but Abraham with, I used to listen to her all the time, Esther and Jerry Hicks, although Jerry is now in spirit. But the Earth Keeper, backing up, the first sentence, just as we are involved in co-creating our world, we are also responsible for its well-beings. So the reason I wanted to read that is because we are responsible for co-creating our worlds. Getting to the serpent is the life force of Mother Earth, the Earth Keeper. I thought the synchronicity was too good to pass up. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past ways that she sheds her tired old skin. And the serpent comes to offer you to set your passions and your creativity free. I'm like, okay, I got this. This is a good path we're on. Pay attention from these two cards. Pay attention to how we are treating Mother Earth and in all of the abundance that she has to give. And it's not a take, it's reciprocal. We are co-creating, and we need to shed some of that old skin. All right, let's go up to, oops, sorry, I just smacked the microphone. Let's go up to the Enchanted Map deck. I love this card. It's number 1. It's the first card. It's the Bone Collector. And this Bone Collector is sitting in the middle of the desert. And it's got a clock that is kind of broken. It's missing some numbers on it. He's sitting in the center of, it looks like a 5-pointed star. It's hard to tell, but he's got his bones laying around him. And the thing that is just so amazing with him, her, they, them, is that he is so, she is so, they are so happy with where they are. And this reminds us that we have everything we need, and it's within us. It's not external, it's within us. As we are co-creating, it's within us. Thank you, Bone Collector. Thank you. The second card that we pull from the Enchanted Map is Compass. So, is an interesting compass. It's got 2 different compasses with it. One looks like astrology, and the other looks like astrology. And when I first open it up, when I first flipped this over, I thought, hey, this is one of those Boy Scout compasses that you flip up and you can look to the true north and stars and you can navigate on Earth, but this is navigating in the stars too. Sorry for the glare. And so if we have this compass, if we have a good true north, and what does that mean? A good true north. to me, it leads us up into, if we have a good spiritual point of reference, a higher source, then we can't get lost. But if we're down, let's say, if we're down just focused on what we need more of, we need more bones, we need more rocks around us. Well, we're not thinking of the higher purpose. So what is our compass set at? That would be a good question to ask. What are we setting our compass? What's our goals? What's our sights? And the third and fourth card, I didn't know, pulled 2. So when asking, what do we have our goals set at? What's our compass set at? What's our field of dreams? What is that? What are we planting in our field of dreams? A lot of little elementals. Some are sleeping. Some are playing music. Some are just, taking time out for a little self-care, brushing hair. Whenever I go camping, that's one of the challenges. My hair comes back. I have such knots. There's no way I can get these out. Little self-care, Danny, goes a long way. Little grooming. Field of dreams. And then when I have these big old knots in my head, this is where the second card comes into play. Magic prayer. And somehow it all works out. This card feels like she is in water. Magic prayer. The power of prayer. The power of setting intentions, letting it go. We forget to ask our angelic realm to give us a hand. Sometimes, not we, me, sometimes I do. And I've been reminded more and more these days to ask. Just ask. No one's going to do anything unless you ask. If somebody asks me something, then I'm aware and I'll do my best to help. Unless they're asking for one of my keys to the Lamborghinis, and then I don't know. Then I'm a little stingy. I don't know why I say that stuff. Okay, let's move on to the Ancestral Path Tarot. And the only reason I picked this is because, the images are great. That it has such a good feel to this deck, and it was a path deck. I could have used the Wanderer's Path too, but Ancestral Path. We get the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. And look at that. Again, there are many, once we go into the cup, it's like a waterfall here. There's many paths to get out of the cup. Well, there's specifically 4. And we have whale energy in the back, healing, calm, new beginning, new emotional start. The many paths of this new emotional start, this new awareness. Ooh. Princess of Sacred Circles. Okay. So this is the daughter of Grandmother Moon. This is Mother Earth. Oh, I get chills. This card represents Mother Earth. We have Earth Keeper here. We have, I thought we had another Earth Keeper. Well, the serpent is part of the earth, and then the bone collector. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sacred circles. Mother Earth. What are we doing to comfort each other? To comfort the child within? Corn. 4 directional colors. The baby chewing on somebody's foot. I don't know if there's a message, if there's a name for this doll toy. Okay, moving on. The many paths. The Ace of Staves. New information, new way forward, new path forward from the old ways, from the ancients. New path, new information. How can it be new information if it's from the ancients? So what I get with this reading on the many paths that we can take, and I would love to hear your comments on this too, so please write them down if you choose to or not. The big message for me is to be happy with what I have. I don't need to collect any more stuff that doesn't serve my purpose, that doesn't make me happy. Pay attention to my field of dreams and what I want to create, and ask for help from my angels, from my spirit team. And then always, there's something big, something new coming. 2 aces coming. So I have a new emotional start. I have new information coming for this emotional start. And it's all tied to Gaia. It's all tied to Mother Earth. It's all about the Earth Keeper. It's about shedding old skin, old ways. So this path that I'm on in this deck, the many paths that I can take, requires me to let go of the past, but listen to the ancient knowledge. Let go of the things that are holding me back, and really pay attention to Mother Earth. I do anyway. I worry and I think about it. I honor and respect. And there's always more that we can do. And whatever we do isn't too little, but we can always do more. All right. That was my reading, my interpretation. And I want to thank you all for being here on this Sunday. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the Zen. Peace and love.